How's it going, everybody? Sorry, this mic gets unplugged all the time. But anyway, so we actually had a possible data mine for the first season pass of Guilty Gear Strive, which for people that aren't too big on the roster, me, this can hopefully be good news. Thanks to Temp and Snake Eyes from the Nethercast, Snake Eyes for posting this video, and Temp for linking it to me without me being able to see the thumbnail. This video is from Rufflemonger. I know he's a big Guilty Gear, I think Arxes YouTuber, and I figured. So what I figured I would do is, because I was so torn, because I don't want these to be spoiled for me, but at the same time, I'm so curious, and it's gonna be so hard to avoid spoilers for so long. So I figured the best middle ground scenario is just do a reaction video to someone talking about what was in the data mine, and it was a little debatable if it was going to be true or not. However, it turns out that the person that leaked it, I think, is the person that leaked the season pass for Dragon Ball FighterZ way back when. I think the first season pass with like Bardock, Broly, Cooler, and all them. So it most likely is legit. And it was leaked a similar way. I know I've gotten some hints that suggest I might be happy with at least one of the results, maybe, but it could go either way. So we might have Skullstar joining us, especially it'd be great, especially if we do get Biken, who he really wants as much as like I want Testament. So let's chuck it out.
Hello and welcome.
Not even gonna bother scrolling through the video.
Friends, it's officially, at the time of this recording, day one properly of Guilty Gear Strive, and it is already leak season. As we potentially now know the 5 characters that will be included in the Season 1 pass of Guilty Gear Strive. If you wondered why the PC version never got any betas, why the PC version didn't get early access, all that kind of stuff, well, effectively, this is why. Because we are here not even 24 hours into day 1, and thanks to data mining, we now have this information. So if you do not want to be potentially spoiled on who the characters are in the Season 1 pass, well, I don't know why you clicked the video. God bless you for it, though. But yeah, we're about to get into that right now.
All right.
Now, this information comes to me by way of one Lean Buscaglia, and hopefully I said that correctly. If you remember this name, this person is actually responsible for quite a few of the data mining leaks for Dragon Ball FighterZ as well. So I'm going to be showing you where we currently stand on all this, and then some additional notes, because some things do need explaining. So we have this. Now, I know a bunch of file folders isn't particularly sexy and cool, but this is where the real info lies.
Like I was playing Yori's theme in a
King some of the names here in these folders are not currently playable characters in the game. So who are the people that are sticking out right now specifically? So we have ASK. That would be Oscar R. Kreutz, a.k.a. That Man. So he
that's swell.
Potentially downloadable character.
Finally, maybe.
We have COS. That would be Chaos. Happy Chaos.
Oh.
Everyone's favorite little gremlin magic man from the story mode. We have GLD. That would be Gold Lewis Dickinson, the hero of the story mode and the person who is revolutionizing fighting games as a concept. We have JAM, which is Jam. Just Jam. It's Jam. It's Jam. Jam from Guilty Gear. And we have JKO, which would be Jacko. And Jacko's gone under some changes here from the last game to this game, but Jacko indeed.
I think that's...
We also have the folders C and N and D.
That's
and
disappointing.
Those are
aside from Oscar.
Dummy. They're not character related.
That's but that doesn't even add up,
and
because
everyone else in the folder are the playable characters in the game. So just by looking at that, that's kind of an open and shut case right there, right? If this is simply all the playable characters, the common and dummy folder,
why her?
Characters that are not playable right now, and once again, the season pass, the first season pass, will be 5 playable characters.
I'm happy about Oscar, but
about says it all right there. But there is more to stuff to mention here, and also some deconfirms as well. So one, what we know about the season pass as it currently stands is we will have a character in July and August.
Yeah, that's super disappointing.
And all 5 characters.
I mean, the only one I care about is Asuka. I mean, Jacko's okay.
It was stated that the character that will be in July
the heavy dude?
Like never really been playable before.
I would rather like Daryl.
New to the franchise. Which effectively narrows it down to Happy Chaos or Gold.
I mean, I guess Happy Chaos
by
is
the
cool
strictest
too.
sense of the term, it would have
all these new characters. Like
Happy Chaos,
I was really off my predictions.
In
Wow,
story mode and Revelator, but I don't think they're going to be hard and fast.
Yeah, I would have liked if it was Raven.
Happy Chaos or Gold Lewis is probably
Gold Lewis. Really?
They stated the August DLC will be a character who has indeed been playable before in the series. So with that stated here, with what we now know, that kind of narrows it down to either Jacko or Jam. So Jam has been a long-time stalwart in the franchise, been in many games, and Jacko was in the Exard series of games.
I can't catch a break with this roster, man. I really can't.
And the month after is Jam.
We're gonna freaking ad.
The other thing I like about StreamYard is that if there's ever a glitch
or Jacko, that's how it would appear to be. Now, digging deeper into different folders here, the avatar folder specifically. So these are people who have models that are playable characters. And it's basically everything you've seen right here in the previous folder, except for one key difference, that Jacko is not there. So Jacko, if Jacko is to be playable, perhaps is not using the exact same model that we see in story mode. There could be a billion reasons for it. Maybe they're using something closer to the model, or maybe there's
can't she at least just become Justice again or something? Like a good guy version of Justice
in the season 1 pass, right? So who knows what changes are on the horizon? Something could be physically different about this Jacko. Who knows? It's a wait and see. All I can really tell you is in that specific folder, everyone that we mentioned earlier is there except for Jacko specifically. So perhaps her model is different in some manner. Or succinctly to the point, perhaps just not implemented yet as well, right? That is also a possibility.
They're really doing like 3 new characters
to mention here in these files that we have found, thanks to Lean Buscaglia, is a little bit story related, I guess you can say. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. Please watch the story. It's long, but
I haven't finished the story
in my opinion. But in the end of the story, there are certain characters which are not playable that appear in the credits. So with going into it as little as I can, those characters, those models are basically just stills, and they happen to be the Exard models of those characters. And going into the folders and going into the files, if we use someone like Baiken as an example, yes, there is the Baiken stuff there from the end of the story mode. But the Baiken stuff that's there is basically pre-rendered pictures. So there's no full animation set, there's no models, there's no nothing. It is
would have rather Baiken than Jam, honestly. I mean, I predicted she wasn't going to be in the first season pass just because of
so by no
being
means
a guest in
does it disqualify anyone from being future DLC. The people that show up in those end sequences, but they are not full models. They're not full characters. They're not in the game files, as it were. They're just basically pictures of their models that they had in the Exard games. So for those characters, and yes, I'll say Baiken is one of them, don't expect them yet. Maybe in the future, but not just yet. And that's currently where we stand on this matter. So once again, the 5 playable characters that is very likely looking for Season 1 of Guilty Gear Strive will be That Man, Gold Lewis Dickinson, Happy Chaos, Jam, and Jacko. Now, no real surety here when each one is going to drop. All of them before
they really literally just taking a bunch of characters that are just in the story mode.
As for other very popular,
I mean, I get it,
Slayer, Baiken, Bridget, all that kind of stuff. Those seem, from a purely marketing perspective, those seem much more locked in for season 2 because right now the game's hot, the game's new. People are.
When is that going to come out though? It's going to be
so to get people who maybe flag off in a year or so. Your Baikens, your Bridgets, your Slayers, those are the kind of characters that would bring lapsed players back. Right now, the game's brand new, so there's no need to worry about bringing those players because they're already
I hate Testament so much. I really don't get it, man.
Right? So in the end,
I was really off my
prediction. Guarantee.
I don't know if this is better or well.
DLC, but the fact that the folders are there, the fact that they're in the playable character folders versus anything else, like Erica, the secretary. To the president in the story mode is not in the playable character folder, yet Gold Lewis is, right? So while it's not a guarantee, it is a very, very high indicator of how things are going to turn out. And that all said, my friends, I guess we're at the end of the video. So speculate among yourselves. Post in the comments below how you think this is going to turn out. Because honestly, hey, who knows? But hey, if you remember your Dragon Ball Fighters, right? The launch of Dragon Ball Fighters, this is exactly how the entire season 1 of the game leaked as well. So this is why Arc System Works is always scared of the PC version of the game.
Yeah.
Anyways, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Guilty Gear.
Yeah, this sucks. This really sucks, man. I really just not striking out. I'm really striking out with this roster. I mean, it is cool that man is probably going to finally be playable. I did want him, admittedly. It wasn't like the top, but I did want him. And Happy Chaos, like I was kind of hoping he'd be playable from the story. But yeah, I don't know. They really don't want to be crowd pleasing with this game. I don't know. And like, I really would rather Daryl over I keep forgetting his name, the heavy dude. Like just 3 new characters. Like they really don't want to go back and revisit other characters. I don't know why. I just don't get it. Like I thought that was kind of a really big hype thing for like MK11 and like Soul Calibur 6. Like I guess they just don't have the same philosophy. I think they just kind of think because, they play differently, I mean, I know that of course it caters to the competitive scene, and I know I'm kind of a casual, that I kind of fall under a different umbrella. I don't know. I mean, I hope Oscar, Happy Chaos are at least the first character, because that'll at least be kind of exciting. And I'm guessing, then I guess Jacko or Jam is August. Jam is just a real head scratch. I know she is popular, but really? Like, I don't know. She might be in the story. I've only gotten to like chapter 6 in the story, so I'm not really sure where that kind of comes from. And I know she was requested, but yeah, I don't know. It really seems like it's going to be a while till I really get anyone that I really want. And I know the stupid pandemic is probably a big reason for it. And that's another problem, is that I think they said after the character in August, it's going to be a while till we get the next one. I'm trying to stall a little bit because I think Skullstar actually did text me. He is about to hop online. So I figured I would bring him this news. I don't think he's going to be too thrilled. But, yeah. Oh, I totally misread everyone's hints. I really misread them. And, I guess I'm kind of glad I am glad I did this now, because if I kind of waited to see every character, I would have been so upset, really upset. Yeah, I'm still just trying to stall. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I mean, again, if we at least get Hot Oscar, Happy Chaos in July, at least they'll probably be, I guess, my main for now, provided they're really cool. I mean, I feel like they will be cool. I think it is monumental that that man has been the main antagonist for Guilty Gear for like ever now. Sorry, I'm texting my other friend something important. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really getting the choice philosophy here. It is a really strange one. If the game just had launched with more than 15 characters, that would have helped so much. That would have really helped so much. And I am enjoying the game. I should probably say that. I think it just sucks because I was probably gonna hold off playing it too much until the characters I really like more got added, but that's gonna take forever now. It's gonna be like probably like 2020, like late 2022, probably 2023 at this point. I think until I really get anyone I want. I mean, I guess, I guess I've been getting too lucky with fighting game rosters. And maybe I guess, there's got to be one at some point where I'm not. Yeah. Here, you know what? I guess I wish I had something more interesting to play, but because this isn't a trailer, I can't really play it in the background. I didn't. So I guess that's. So I guess one character that was an NPC previously, and then two brand new. I just why not Daryl as opposed to the heavy dude? I guess they wanted another big body character. Oh, he's funny. He is funny in the, but it's like I don't want to play as him. Honestly, there's so many cooler characters. I know I'm going to get flamed because I know people seem to do like him. But oh, it looks like he's possibly joining us at device. Yeah, he's just connecting his mic now.
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's okay. I watched the video and I saw what the season pass was.
What was it? Allegedly.
It was Asuka or that man. A Happy Chaos. I forget the guy's name. He's like this new character, like a heavyset dude with like kind of like an eye patch in his glasses or something. He's in the new story mode. Jacko and Jam.
Oh yeah, I was surprised that Jacko wasn't in the base roster, to be honest with you.
She probably was considered, and that's the thing. A lot of these, like all of these characters, except for maybe Jam, I could be wrong because I haven't beat the story, are characters in the story mode that aren't playable. So
it's very much like a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite sort of a thing, where it's like all these characters are in the story mode, but they're just not playable yet.
Yeah, and I don't know. From what people were suggesting, I thought maybe they were hinting at least maybe like Testament or maybe even Baiken or Dizzy, but I guess I misread that, and I guess they're probably referring to Jam. Yeah, I'm really only happy about Asuka and Happy Chaos. I mean, Jacko's fine.
Yeah, I like Jacko, but
yeah.
My favorite Guilty Gear character will always be Baiken, as people who frequent the comment section of any of Rajaroth's Guilty Gear videos will know.
Yeah, but, I mean, I guess she's supposedly gonna be in Samurai Showdown at least.
I mean, that's cool if true. I mean, Samurai Showdown's not a game that I play, so I mean that might get me to check it out at least. But
yeah, Samurai Showdown's all right, but yeah, I definitely prefer Guilty Gear.
Oh, did you? Did you see any of the Summer Games Fest news?
I may have seen like highlights, but that was about it.
Because like they revealed Elden Ring and like I said, Metal Slug Tactics, the Evil Dead game.
Oh, okay, that's right. You did mention that.
And there was like a Borderlands fantasy spinoff called Wonderlands. Yeah, it was weird.
Interesting. But yeah, I'm not. I mean, there's a couple characters I like, but this sucks.
Yeah. Sorry that I had to tag in so last minute.
It's okay.
I ended up. I was hanging out with I was spending time at my grandma's house, and we were baking, and me and my brother, and that took a lot longer than I anticipated.
It's all right. Yeah, I mean, I guess you didn't wind up missing too much in the grand scheme of things.
But speaking of leaks and data mines, did you hear the most recent leak, quote unquote, or rumor for Smash?
I've heard a few different ones. It's like they've all been kind of all over the place as usual.
Yeah, like which ones have you heard? Because you might have already heard the one that I heard.
There was a couple, like the one about like Doom Slayer with people taking videos down that do with Doom. There's some Crash
I think that's the one
as usual.
The Doom ones are the ones that I saw, where it's like apparently there was a video of Doom Eternal that had like Lifelight playing in it or something. You know, the Smash Ultimate theme. Because I'm like, if that's true, that would be pretty cool. But you know, we don't know that.
Yeah. I mean that would be great. Hopefully it's true. I did hear a couple rumors that maybe it's an SMT character like Demi-Fiend. I would of course love that. I know a lot of people probably want to be thrilled. Though at least they wouldn't use a sword.
I don't know how Demi-Fiend would play, but then again, that's because I've never personally, I have not played SMT3 or actually any of the SMT games, unless you count Persona, which I know SMT fans will murder me if I consider Persona part of SMT.
Yeah, I mean, it depends who you're talking to, I guess. But yeah, sorry people, I drugged this on a little bit. I guess, like I said, I'm hoping at the very least Asuka Happy Chaos is the first DLC character. Please, God.
So where did they say that Baiken was going to be in Samurai Showdown? Was that a leak or was that like detailed?
Because they said a Guilty Gear character is going to be a guest character in Samurai Showdown, and then they did the data mine for that season. And one of them was like BIK or BAK.
Oh,
or something.
Okay, yeah. Then it has to be her.
And it's like who? The only other character that would really fit would be Nagoriyuki, but it's like.
But yeah, he's like the. And Nagoriyuki is like the main. Is he the main antagonist of Strive? I don't know. I haven't.
He's not the main antagonist. He's sort of a side antagonist, kind of.
Like how Walhart is a side antagonist in Fire Emblem Awakening.
Kind of, yeah. And but it's like Baiken's a more established character, and she's so requested. She's so popular. Yeah. So it's like, why would it be? I mean, I love Nagoriyuki, but it's like that would be a really silly decision if it wasn't her.
Yeah, I could see her working really well with like the weapon-focused combat of Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, and like Soul and Kai don't really fit that well, so yeah.
Yeah, I always get Soul mixed up with Ragna. In terms of like how they fight.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I have to get going. I'm going out with some people, and I'm gonna cry myself to sleep knowing that I'm probably not gonna get Testament of Raven until like 2023 or 2024.
Yeah, I'm going to continue wagging my finger at Arc System Works for letting anybody other than themselves use Baiken.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to... But I don't know. Like I said, it's cool that Asuka is going to be playable after all these years. I'm looking forward to him. Hopefully he is the first, or at least Happy Chaos is. If it is the big guy, I'm going to be really upset. But, I know...
I guess that is one of like the marketing strategies is like... Because like first DLC character is the one that they wanted to use to get people to buy the pack, so it's either going to be someone that's highly requested or it's going to be someone brand new.
Yeah. They definitely said the first character is new. It's hard to say if Asuka is new or not because it's like he's never been playable, but he's not new to the series. Happy Chaos and the other dude, they're like, they're the story mode is the introduction to them. I'm pretty sure. So it's like hard to say. But yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I know I'm gonna get some hate for being negative, but I don't know, man. It's just
I mean, at least you're being honest about how you feel. That's the main thing with these reaction videos,
Yeah, I just want my edgelords, goddammit. Granted, I guess Asuka and Happy Chaos might fall into that. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for sticking out this video if you're watching it. And as I always say, the time, another place, keep being awesome.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, and check out my Discord in the link below.